Got a traffic ticket in Volusia County and dreading the hassle of paying it? Stay tuned to this explainer to discover the easiest way to settle your fine without even leaving your couch.
Look, we've all been there, right? Seeing those flashing lights in the rearview mirror is stressful enough, but dealing with the aftermath absolutely shouldn't be. By choosing to resolve your citation online, you're bypassing the intense stress of traditional, in-person courthouse visits. I mean, think about it. No standing in those long security lines in DeLand or Daytona Beach, no taking time off work, and no awkwardly shuffling through paperwork at a clerk's window. It's really all about saving your valuable time and taking control of the process from the comfort of your own home.
But before we get into the how, we really have to talk about the when. 30. That is the magic number here. You have a strict 30-day administrative window from the exact date your citation was issued to get it resolved. This is a hard deadline set by the Volusia County Clerk of the Circuit Court. The clock starts ticking immediately, and as you'll see, ignoring it is just not an option if you want to keep your driving privileges intact.
Okay, let's dive into this. Today's explainer is broken down into 5 clear parts. We're going to cover the 30-day window, the fork in the road, 5 steps to pay, troubleshooting and FAQs, and finally, a summary and disclaimer. Let's get started. Part 1. The 30-day resolution window. The clock is ticking.
So the crucial point here is that failing to act within those initial 30 days shifts a simple, manageable fine into a massive bureaucratic headache. Seriously, if that deadline passes, the county automatically assesses points to your driver's license, they pile on the late fees, and eventually, that triggers a suspension of your driver's license by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles. And driving on a suspended license, yeah, that's a serious offense. So we definitely want to make sure we handle this on time.
Moving on to Section 2, the fork in the road. Choosing your portal.
Now, what's really interesting about this is that Volusia County actually operates 2 entirely different digital portals depending on how you want to handle your ticket. If you elect to take a point mitigating driving school course, you must take the path to myfloridacounty.com. That one carries a 3.5% non-refundable fee and, crucially, keeps points off your record. On the flip side, if you just want to pay the fine, plead guilty, and accept the points on your license, you head over to VolusiaClerkPayments.com, which charges a slightly higher 5% fee. Choosing the wrong portal could accidentally result in a final conviction on your driving record, so you really have to pick your path carefully.
Now, if you're eligible, that first path, electing the Basic Driver Improvement, or BDI course, is highly recommended. It's basically a state-approved traffic school option that officially withholds adjudication of guilt. So what does that actually mean for you? Well, it prevents points from hitting your license. And honestly, more importantly, under Florida law, if you don't have compounding accidents, it legally stops your insurance providers from unilaterally hiking up your premium rates. It's a fantastic tool to protect your wallet in the long run. All right, Section 3, 5 steps to pay online, your step-by-step guide. Let's walk chronologically through the transaction. Step 1, access your chosen official portal, either My Florida County or Volusia Clerk Payments. Step 2, navigate to the Citation Inquiry tool. Here you can search the county database using either your unique 7-digit alphanumeric citation number located right there on your ticket, or actually you can just use your first and last name. Step 3, verify the fine and enter your personal information. Make absolutely sure your address matches your car details perfectly to avoid any errors. Step 4, authorize your payment using a credit or debit card through their secure system. And finally, Step 5, confirm the payment and definitely save or print that digital receipt for your personal records. Okay, a quick detour for those of you taking the traffic school route. If you take the My Florida County fork in the road to elect the BDI course, during Step 3, you're going to be prompted to electronically sign the School Affidavit Form Option 2. You basically just check a box digitally swearing you're eligible, meaning you haven't taken the course in the last 12 months or more than 8 times in your entire life. Just remember, this is a formal legal agreement with the court. Listen closely here because paying that fine and that 3.5% fee isn't the end of your responsibilities if you chose traffic school. You now have exactly 60 days from the day you submitted that digital affidavit to complete a state-approved driving course. The Clerk of Court's local operating rules are super strict on this. Absolutely no extensions are permitted. Once you finish your online or in-person class, you have to submit your completion certificate directly to the clerk via email at schoolcompletions@clerk.org. Do not assume your driving school is going to do this for you. If the clerk doesn't get it, your license gets suspended. Section 4, troubleshooting and FAQs, overcoming roadblocks. All right, so if you jump online the absolute second you get home and can't find your ticket, don't panic. The online registry is a public tool, and it often takes a few days for the issuing law enforcement agency to physically upload the paperwork to the clerk's database. Just wait a day or two and try again. Also, a quick note on eligibility. If you hold a commercial driver's license, or CDL, federal and state laws completely disqualify you from taking traffic school to withhold points. And finally, if you were cited for speeding 30 miles per hour or more over the limit, well, the online payment portal is going to lock you out. That's because violations of that magnitude legally mandate a physical court appearance.
And that brings us to Section 5, Summary and Disclaimer. Wrapping it up.
And this brilliantly illustrates the whole shebang summarized neatly in one place. Your path depends entirely on your end goal. If your goal is traffic school to avoid points, head to myfloridacounty.com, accept the 3.5% surcharge, and keep your record clean. If you just want a standard settlement, head to VolusiaClerkPayments.com, pay the slightly higher 5% surcharge, and accept the conviction and the points. It really is that straightforward, you know? Pick your path, note the non-refundable convenience fee, and settle your tickets securely online.
Now, as always with legal and administrative processes, we do need to provide a quick professional disclaimer. The information presented in this explainer is current as of August 18, 2026. County rules, surcharges, and portals can and do shift, so I highly encourage you to verify all details, updates, or changes directly with the official Volusia County Clerk of Court by visiting clerk.org.
So, what does this all mean for you? Are you ready to clear your record and get back on the road? Utilize the incredible convenience of this online system today to save your time, protect your driving record, and completely avoid all that unnecessary stress. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and hey, drive safely out there.